Days after going into cardiac arrest, Buffalo Bills safety Damar Hamlin is awake. The latest on his condition. And the House reconvenes for a third day, hoping to elect a speaker despite divisions on who should be elected. This is News 3 Now at noon. Good afternoon, I'm Mark Kane. Thanks for tuning in. 2 people have been displaced from their home after a fire in West Madison yesterday. Fire crews were called to Andover Circle near Wexford Park after flames were seen coming from the back of the house. After putting out a visible fire, they later found more flames in the walls and ceiling of the home. No one was home at the time. Investigators say the fire started in the kitchen and has been ruled accidental. We now know the names of a man and woman who died in a domestic-related murder-suicide near Elroy last week. The Juneau County Sheriff's Office says 66-year-old Lori Jensen was the victim of a homicide. 69-year-old Gary Jensen died from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. The incident happened shortly after 9 p.m. at a home on Highway O, that's east of Elroy, on December 28th. Law enforcement originally got a call about a domestic disturbance, but later learned a gun was involved and shots had been fired. Deputies found both the man and the woman dead. We're learning new details about a man who stole an ATM from a Madison hotel. The incident happened at the Mainstay Suites on High Crossing Boulevard. Officers say the man unplugged the ATM, loaded it onto a dolly, and then wheeled it out of the lobby. Police don't know how much money was inside the machine at the time. Investigators are reviewing digital evidence to try to identify the suspect. So far, no description has been provided. Let's head out to the weather patio. Meteorologist Kelly Slifka has a look at your certified most accurate forecast. A little dusty to snow overnight.
Yeah, a little dusty just to brighten things up a little bit, make it a reminder that we are still actually in the midst of winter, even though it's been fairly mild the last couple days. Really not a whole lot going on right now, though. Just a few flakes in the air here in Madison, maybe a snow shower off to the west. But the storm system that's just been lingering over the upper Mississippi Valley now starting to move on the east and it's really starting to weaken. So a lot of this precipitation is going to be really light. Visibility still a little bit low over toward Lone Rock as you get toward the Wisconsin River. Not too much of a problem here in the Madison area. Temperatures hovering either side of freezing. Right now we're sitting at 32 in Madison. Clouds, we have some flurries right now. Can expect a few flurries. I don't expect any additional accumulation in the Madison area or across southern Wisconsin. But there is some sun in our 10-day forecast. We'll see when we can expect that coming up in just a bit.
Looking forward to that, Kelly. Thank you. We'll see you in a few minutes. New at noon, Buffalo Bills safety Damar Hamlin is awake and showing remarkable signs of improvement after going into cardiac arrest during a game earlier this week. Hamlin's agent says he's still in critical condition, but is holding hands with family. Hamlin collapsed on the field after his heart stopped following a tackle Monday night as the team played the Cincinnati Bengals. The Bills are scheduled to return to practice today for the first time since Hamlin collapsed. The team released a statement on Twitter saying Hamlin has shown signs that he is neurologically intact and his lungs are still healing, but he is making steady progress. They also said they are grateful for all the love and support that they have received. The man accused of killing 4 Idaho college students is now in a county jail in the state. 28-year-old Brian Koberger will be in court today, where he's expected to be officially charged with 4 counts of first-degree murder and burglary. Police have released new body cam video of the suspect and his dad being pulled over twice in Indiana as the 2 drove from Washington to Pennsylvania. It's reported that the FBI allegedly told officers to pull the car over to get images of Koberger's hands. During his initial court appearance today, Koberger will hear the charges against him. He will not enter a plea. Kevin McCarthy met holdout Republicans, offering them incentives to vote for him to be Speaker of the House, including Plum Committee assignments, and even offering to change the rules so that it only takes 1 member of Congress to file a motion to vacate the House Speaker's seat. Deborah Alfarone has more.
The House goes into day 3 of voting for House Speaker with no end in sight.
A speaker has not been elected.
House GOP leader Kevin McCarthy has met with some of the holdout Republicans, offering them deals to win their support.
Do you have a deal with those guys right now?
Not yet, but a lot of progress.
But McCarthy needs to persuade about 15 of the 20 Republicans who voted for someone else to change their minds. And some of those holdouts say no amount of wheeling and dealing will get them to switch their vote.
I'm ready to vote all night, all week, all month, and never for that person.
Democrats question how Republican lawmakers can govern in the House if they can't even decide who will lead the House.
It's my hope that today the House Republicans will stop the bickering, stop the backbiting, and stop the backstabbing of each other so we can have the back of the American people.
Nothing else can happen in the House until a speaker is elected, including swearing in new members of Congress. As a result, they may have difficulty providing assistance to their constituents who might need help with Social Security checks, passports, or veterans benefits. Deborah Alfarone, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
And just in, McCarthy failed to get a 7th vote this morning. The holdup in the House means Republicans are also not able to begin committee work, including planned investigations into President Biden's border policies. The State Department of Natural Resources giving people more time to comment on their new wolf management plan. The DNR released its first new wolf plan in almost 25 years in November. It does not include a specific statewide population goal, instead recommending the DNR and advisory committees decide whether to reduce local populations, keep them stable, or let them grow. In 2021, the DNR allowed 119 wolves to be hunted, but in 3 days, hunters killed 218 wolves, with more killed due to poaching. Last year, the DNR amended the wolf plan from a numeric goal to an adaptive management process. The new deadline for comment is midnight on February 28th. There's more to come on News 3 Now at noon. More job losses are coming to the tech industry, and why Ireland is fining Meta $400 million. That's coming up in the Money Watch report.
You're watching News 3 Now at noon.
Welcome to Dwellings.
Shop our fabulous showroom, Hard Rock Road, Fitchburg.
This is me, and this was my stubborn body fat. My name's Adrian, and Sonobello changed my life.
Sonobello is America's #1 cosmetic surgery specialist, and they permanently removed my body fat in just one visit.
After having 2 kids, my body, it changed a lot. I tried everything to lose the fat, but nothing seemed to work.
Sonobello's board-certified surgeons use micro-laser technology to safely target and remove your diet-resistant fat cells permanently on your stomach, back, chin, and more.
I've seen such dramatic results. My tummy is gone, my double chin is gone, and my hourglass shape is back. This was the mommy makeover that I deserved.
Schedule your free, no-obligation consultation and find out how you can get $250 off instantly. Call 1-888-803-2714 or go to sonobello.com.
This holiday season at the Century House. Give $50 or more to charity and get $200 off any stressless recliner with power, any stressless recliner and ottoman, or any stressless office chair. Or get $200 off each stressless sofa seat or $400 off all stressless Mayfair recliners and ottomans in all Paloma leather colors. Shop the Century House, 3420 University Avenue in Madison.
To count down the days, but my ski trip to Cascade Mountain with my cousin each year, so much fun. We used to pretend like we were flying. Now, we really do. My dad and my uncle like that we still ski free. But Noah and I, we just have fun. See you there.
At Lawton Cates, we're all about comebacks. Whether it's helping you recover after an accident or return to the job following an injury, we fight the odds and the insurance company for our clients every day. Your life counts. Lawton Cates.
Welcome to Dwellings.
Shop our fabulous Showroom, Hard Rock Road, Fitchburg.
There are more job losses ahead for the tech industry. Amazon now says it will cut more than 18,000 jobs this year, a big increase over last year's initial announcement that around 10,000 employees would be laid off. It comes as cloud computing software company Salesforce says it will cut over 7,000 from its workforce. Salesforce will also be closing some offices, according to a regulatory filing Wednesday. Regulators in Ireland have slapped Meta, the parent company of Facebook and Instagram, with 2 fines totaling over $400 million for online privacy violations. The company is also banned from forcing European users to agree to personalized ads based on their online activity. In a statement, Meta says it is disappointed by the decisions and intends to appeal the rulings and fines. And General Motors is back on top as the nation's top auto seller after reporting that it sold 2.7 million vehicles in the U.S. in 2022. GM's 2.5% rise in sales last year was largely driven by purchases of gas-powered trucks and SUVs. The Detroit automaker reclaimed the crown from rival Toyota, which reported 2.1 million vehicle sales last year. That's your CBS News Money Watch report. For more, log on to cbsmoneywatch.com. At the CBS Broadcast Center, I'm Dan Lieberman.
Let's check Wall Street at the noon hour. The Dow Industrial is down 371 points. The NASDAQ off 133. The S&P 500 down 39. German car maker BMW has unveiled its brand new color-changing car. Take a look at this. The midsize sedan has a futuristic pared-down design and highlights color-changing technology. The company first made waves with the technology at the Consumer Electronics Show last year. With recent updates now, cars are able to transform into 32 colors, not just black and white. You can even change the color of the wheels. Sure we need that, but congratulations. Pam has today's egg prices, and Kelly has our latest forecast next to noon. And then today on Live.
Lake Ridge may be a new name, but it isn't a new bank. It's one built on over a century of community commitment. One equipped with all the knowledge and resources of 145 collective years of experience. Monona Bank and State Bank of Cross Plains are coming together as one. As Lake Ridge Bank, we're doing more together for you.
Cold winter weather's here, so why feel it inside your own home and in your wallet? USA Insulation's premium injection foam fills every crevice of your walls, even going over your existing inferior insulation. Our foam gives you high-tech comfort and saves you money on utility bills year-round. So stop bundling up and start building savings. Call now and get up to a 30% tax credit and low monthly payments.
USA Insulation.
With reliable COVID-19 results in just 15 minutes, everyone is making room for Binax Now in their medicine cabinet.
Do we still need these pregnancy tests?
Yeah, no. Out with the old, in with the #1 COVID-19 self-test in the U.S. With the same technology doctors use to test for COVID-19. Binax Now.
With my low energy, I can't even blow up this celebratory balloon.
At Planet Fitness, there's hope. Now through January 12th, join Planet Fitness for $1 down, $10 a month, cancel anytime, and turn your low energy into big fitness energy in 2023 in a clean and spacious, judgment-free zone with tons of equipment to get you energized.
Low E? Not for me.
Simply join through the free PF app for $1 down, $10 a month, no commitment, cancel anytime. Deal ends Thursday, January 12th.
Give it up for the very handsome Morris Chestnut. Everybody calm down.
Let me just say
They're not going to let you speak. Then, Antonio Gentry. Come on out, baby.
On the next Jennifer Hudson Show at 3.
New data shows more people are moving to Madison. Tomorrow morning, we'll have the main reasons they're now calling the capital city their home.
And it looks like we finally have some sunshine in our forecast tomorrow. Join us tomorrow morning between 4:30 and 7.
The Farm Report is sponsored by Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
And let's check in now with Pam Yankee from the Midwest Farm Report, back from holiday break. Good to see you.
Good to see you. Happy New Year. It's been a little while since our paths crossed, that's for sure. So now here we are into the doldrums of January, I'm afraid, but that's all right. It means winter meeting conferences for me, and that's going to get started as soon as this weekend with the Wisconsin Fair Association, gathering together county fair leadership from across the state. They'll be up in Wisconsin Dells, starting with all the activities bright and shiny on Monday. Let's talk about another end-of-the-year accolade that was given to one of our Wisconsin dairy leaders. Chad Vincent, CEO of Dairy Farmers of Wisconsin, was featured in Biz Times Media, the Wisconsin 275, recognizing Wisconsin's most influential business leaders for 2022. Chad's been with Dairy Farmers of Wisconsin since 2016. With the help of his guidance, they have seen Wisconsin's specialty cheese sales averaging 8.8% annual growth year after year. That's about 3 times the growth that you see in just total cheese categories. And remember, when I'm giving you a cheese price here on the TV, that is not a specialty cheese price. That is what we call commodity cheese, or basically the standard, shall we say, cheddar cheese that would go into processing. So just to make that differentiation. But congratulations again, Chad Vincent, on the accolades. Well deserved. So let's talk a little bit about what's happening in the marketplace. We are still in the doldrums. This is what they call the holiday hangover. I was talking about it with a dairy broker this morning. Just not a lot of activity. Now people are suddenly seeing the credit card bills arrive for all the Christmas presents and holiday travel. And that may slow down what we see as far as overall consumption on a lot of our food products, a lot of our commodities. Barrel cheese today, though, perseveres up a half at $1.72. 40-pound block cheese up 3/4 cent at $1.98. AA butter, despite the fire up in Portage at the AMPI plant, remains unchanged, still at $2.38 a pound as we clip along through this first full week of January.
So that's what it is, the holiday hangover.
Yeah, I like that phrase. I feel it in my house. The bills start arriving. The presents aren't nearly as snazzy as I thought they were when I unwrapped. Yeah.
All right, well, we will soldier on, Pam.
All right, we'll see you tomorrow.
Glad to see you're back.
Yeah, same here.
An unusual therapy for Parkinson's disease is gaining popularity. Meg Oliver shows us how ping pong is helping patients with the neurological disorder.
3 years ago, Robin Seltzer was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease. The once athletic 67-year-old symptoms were so bad he could barely get out of bed.
I lost 70 pounds. I was flapping.
Along with physical therapy and medication to manage symptoms like tremors, stiffness, and slowness, Dr. Alana Clark at Hackensack University Medical Center offered a surprising option.
When your doctor first said you should do ping pong, what was your reaction?
My reaction was, how could that help anybody?
Dr. Clark co-founded the New Jersey chapter of Ping Pong Parkinson.
It incorporates a focus on balance, hand-eye coordination, and the rhythm or pace of reciprocal play. So it really hits the trifecta of physical, cognitive, and social activities.
Every Tuesday night in River Edge, New Jersey, Parkinson's patients, or pongers as they're called, play with volunteers of all ages called hitters.
When I start up, I'm a little stiff. My shots are a little bit off. My timing's a little bit off. And I'm a little bit frustrated. And then after about 15 or 20 minutes, suddenly things kick in.
How long does that last in terms of feeling a little bit looser and more relaxed?
I'd say it lasts at least a couple of days.
The goal is to improve attention, movement, mood, and social connection among people striving to outpace a progressive disease.
It's kind of opened me up to new experiences. Like, I've thought over the last few weeks, maybe I could get back on skis. You know, even if it's just going down the bunny slope, I really miss that.
Robin says he enjoys ping pong so much, he's training for next year's World Championships. Best of luck. Let's get a look now at your certified most accurate forecast. Meteorologist Kelly Slifka out on the backyard weather patio.
Yeah, so far this noon hour isn't really too bad. We had the coating of snow overnight, but a lot of that has been melting as temperatures have been hovering at or just slightly above freezing. Still a few flakes out here, but I don't expect any more accumulation. See, this broad area of low pressure has just been sitting and spinning across the upper Mississippi Valley, but it is finally moving on to the east. Noticing we're in the 30s, and the snow, the aerial cover coverage of the snow is really winding down. It's really light as this storm system is basically choking itself off, really getting wound up. We do have some colder weather, though, off to the west. You can see some of those numbers getting actually below zero in Bismarck earlier this morning. We're not going to see anything like that, but we will see some cooler weather, especially at night. That's when you're going to notice the cooler weather moving on in. But we still are expecting a few snow showers for the afternoon hours, mainly just some flurries and really no more accumulation expected for today. And all this should come to an end tonight, and we'll just see some cloudy skies overnight. Still have a little bit of a visibility problem out to the west in Lone Rock, where visibilities are down to 3/4 of a mile. Not too much of a problem here in the Madison area. So the flurries will be on and off throughout the afternoon hours. No accumulation expected. And on the backside of the storm system with that northerly wind, we will see cooler weather, but it's not drastically cooler, just cooler than we've been. And finally, some sun is returning tomorrow. And the good news is it looks like that will continue into the weekend. Hanging out right now at 32 here in Madison. Most locations a degree or two, degree either side of 32. And we'll rise maybe another degree or so, but not a whole lot across Dane County. We do have a few 34s there in Cottage Grove and also Stoughton, Belleville at 34 as well. Well, our 6 to 10 day outlook looks like this warmer than average temperatures. And I guess we're getting kind of used to this because we have been above average for the last week or so. We're looking at above average temperatures, and look at this. This is carrying us right into the middle of January. So most of next week looking above average. Now we're going to be about 5 to 10 degrees above average. Nothing drastic either way, but once again, above average. Our average high now is in the mid to upper 20s, and we'll be well above that. So our future track, looking at some scattered flurries throughout the afternoon hours, just kind of cloudy, gray. This is the last of it, though, for a while. It looks like we'll finally see some improvement come later tomorrow morning. All that cloud cover should be moving on out of here. We should get into quite a bit of sunshine as we go into tomorrow afternoon. And it should be a pretty nice day. Temperatures running above average, once again in the lower 30s. Saturday looks pretty nice. A weak system may produce a flurry or a snow shower. It looks like Saturday night into early Sunday. No big storm systems headed into next week. Maybe a little bit more of a system coming our way by Thursday and Friday, but right now it doesn't look like a major system, and no Arctic outbreaks in that 10-day forecast. Going to like the sun tomorrow, that is for sure, and it looks like it'll carry into the weekend as well.
Good. All around. Kelly, thank you.
You're welcome.
Coming up, Howard is still in the holiday spirit in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen.
The salads we're making today will certainly shake things up. Join us as we show you how this new trend is stacking up.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
It starts as a kitchen built for right now and grows with you as life changes. Clearview Cabinetry is flexible by design, so you can go from doors to drawers for storage that works at every stage. And the style is so easy to update, you can do it in a snap. Meaning you don't have to remodel your space to make it work even better. Because it's not just a kitchen, it's the center of your universe. Clearview Cabinetry, available exclusively at Menards.
Wisconsin. It's easy to take for granted how we warm up. But what if you couldn't warm up so easily? For many, it's a reality they can't ignore. Working families, elderly, disabled, and veterans struggling to keep their heat and power on in the dangerous cold of winter. If you or someone you know needs a hand up, our energy, water, and emergency rental assistance providers are working together to keep you safe in your home. No one deserves to suffer when we can help each other.
This year, say yes.
I couldn't be more thrilled with my results. I'm over the moon happy. Look at that waist.
Yes to confidence.
I'm so happy I just put this dress on that I haven't worn in over 10 years.
Yes to a new shape.
These are my results. I am so happy.
Yes to a new you.
I'm Dr. Elena Vega. Imagine you could remove this much fat from multiple areas all at one time.
Sono Bellows board-certified surgeons use micro-laser technology to safely target and remove your diet-resistant fat cells for good.
I have the flattest tummy
that I've had in 25 years.
I'm able to wear things that I never thought I would wear again.
I can wear a little black dress. I feel sexy.
Find out how you can get $250 off with our New Year exclusive offer. Call 1-800-993-0752 or go to sonobello.com.
It's Steinhoffel's Dream Vacation Giveaway. Test rest a Beauty Rest Black mattress at Steinhoffel's for your chance to win a trip to Hawaii. And right now, save up to $600 on Beauty Rest Black adjustable base sets. Plus, get $200 in Steinhoffel's cash. Queen Beauty Rest Black mattresses start at just $42 a month with Steinhoffel's 72-month financing. So test rest a Beauty Rest Black at Steinhoffel's for your chance to win a dream Hawaiian vacation. Only at Steinhoffel's.
Let me introduce you to a new trend that's spreading like wildfire. It's salads made in a jar. The idea behind them is we can make them ahead of time. This way, they're always ready to grab and go. So let me show you how easy it is to throw together this cheeseburger salad in a jar. The first thing we do is pour our dressing in a wide-mouth quart-sized canning jar. And remember, always put the dressing on the bottom so the veggies don't get soggy. On top of that goes a few cherry tomatoes that we've cut in half, followed by layers of chopped pickles, red onion, and shredded cheddar cheese. Now, to make this taste like a cheeseburger, we add a layer of ground beef that we've browned with ketchup and mustard. We finish this off with some lettuce, put the top on, and into the fridge it goes until we're ready to chow down. There you have it. Layer after layer of what tastes like a cheeseburger in the form of a new trendy salad. And the options are endless. As a matter of fact, if you want the recipe for our chef salad in a jar, the Greek mason jar salad, and our cheeseburger salad in a jar, all you have to do is go to our website. Let me tell you, these are fun. I'm Howard in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a trendy
and delicious
way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
It's time to introduce you to our pet of the week. Blue is an adult pup who is a bit stressed by the shelter environment, so he's staying with a foster family. Blue gets energetic when meeting new people and dogs. Otherwise, he's pretty calm. He is crate and potty trained. Blue is looking for a new family who will play with him and snuggle with him on the sofa. He is a member of the Humane Society's Lonely Hearts Club, so his adoption fee has been reduced. Interested in meeting Blue? Contact the Dane County Humane Society's Adoption Center to make an appointment. Got plans for Monday, January 16th? Well, now you do. Head to the Hartmeyer Ice Arena for the Skate for the Paws Community Skate event from 12:30 to 2:30. Admission rates are $5 for adults and $3 for youth and students, and skate rental is $3. You can bring an item donated from the Humane Society's wish list for free admission. 100% of admissions will be donated to the Dane County Humane Society. To learn more, visit giveshelter.org/events. And Cobalt the cat featured last week, and Jack B. Nimble the dog featured the week before are still both available for adoption. If you're interested in adopting Blue or checking out all the other animals at the Dane County Humane Society, go to giveshelter.org. And here is Kelly with one final check of the weather.
Yeah, we had a coating of snow overnight. A lot of that has been melting with temperatures right around freezing. Just a few flakes of snow falling right now. Just kind of another dreary day, but just hang on. We've got some brighter weather on the way going into tomorrow already. Right now, Doppler track just indicating how the storm system is really starting to weaken as it's slowly moving on to the east, but at least it is finally starting to move. Right now, we're sitting at 32 in Madison. Some locations just barely above freezing. We'll look at the sun reappearing tomorrow. Temperatures in lower 30s. It'll be chilly at night. You see some teens showing up Saturday morning, but the sun should warm us up above freezing again Saturday. Maybe a flurry moving through Saturday night, but no big storm systems into next week, and the temperatures running about 5 to 10 degrees above average right through next Friday and Saturday.
Looking good. Be good to see the sun. Thanks, Kelly. Thanks for watching. We'll see you back here at 4. Have a great afternoon.